So, Calvin, I am going to begin with you because I just thought I'd, make you have to pick up for Mr. Bigger. And tell me if you think that was an oversight or was it remarkably clever? Because it's literally making the rounds on the interwebs. It's also making the late night comedy shows, and it's brilliant.
Well, my first reaction was, oh, the children, as they're watching. But, I think there are pluses and minuses. I think a plus is that, I follow a lot of races. I was not following the comptroller race in Illinois, but now I am. So I think that's a plus if I'm following it. One of the minuses is that, it's a very serious office, and I don't know if that's really going to gain votes for the candidate, but Lord, I mean, talk about getting attention. There's no such thing as bad publicity, as they say.
Especially when it's super free amid a sea of $17 billion of paid advertising. And that brings me to you, Kevin. Is it a lucky accident that the rapping granny went viral? Do you think that that was somebody who was just remarkably clever in, campaigns that go viral? Or are these just, wonderful, delicious moments that we can all, ruminate in for years?
I think it's a little bit of both, but I think if you break that ad down to its core, it does the three things that you want an ad to do, right? Which is, first, you want it to be a very clear, crystal message, a very simple message. It definitely has that. The second is that you want it to be very memorable. You want the voters to remember some of your message. And I think the third thing is you want it to be relatable. And rapping grannies aren't exactly relatable in the sense that there's not a whole lot of them, but I think the attributes that come through, which is somebody who's kind, warm, reminds you of maybe your grandmother, it definitely hits the mark because of that.
Yeah, and she hit it with her rap lyrics. It was every single checkbox, for the Republican platform. So, Anna, $17 billion is a lot of money. It's, like 5 or 6 of the lotto tickets right now. And I was super interested to see the breakdown in it. The biggest spenders are congressional super PACs. I'm going to name 2 of them. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer's affiliated group called Senate Majority PAC. That one spent $131 million. And Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell's PAC spent $205 million. And that's just so far, because we still have 4 more days, and the crunch is, it's tight as a tick out there. So they're really blanketing us until Tuesday. My question is this going to be a regular thing? Every year there's a record set, and it will never end. They won't close any of the super PAC funding loopholes. Like, where are we going with this? Because to most of us, this looks like a colossal waste.
We are really seeing records being broken all the way up and down the ballot. That $17 billion includes both the federal elections as well as state elections. And we're seeing record spending all both at those state elections as well. When you look at especially the Senate Leadership Fund and the Senate Majority PAC, we're seeing them pouring money into elections, hundreds of millions of dollars in these cases, and not just directly spending, but also seeding other pop-up PACs in various states where they are focusing their attention particularly and trying to weigh in races there. So effectively, when voters may see those pop-up PACs, they will see the name of that state-focused group, but it could ultimately be funded by those party-aligned groups at the national level. And so we're seeing them pouring money across the country, but with a particular focus at these very tight races, and including spending this week.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.